So now we have our three methods of graphing. You can make a table of values, or they'd probably say graph finding points or something like that. So we would make our table of values like this. We'd plug in some x or some y values and find 3 points and draw the line. Or we can graph by using the intercept method. We can make a table of values, but what we're doing is we're saying, well, let x be 0, that'll be the y-intercept, let y be 0, that'll be the x-intercept. So here's the y-intercept. Here's the x-intercept. So you find the two intercepts, and then you have to find one more point, just to have the 3 points. So it's kind of like a table of values, but you're just very specific in the points that you're finding. There's that method. We use both the table of values and the intercept method, so they're both wonderful methods. And then we have graph using slope intercept. And by that intercept, we mean the y-intercept. We don't call it the slope y-intercept form usually, we just say slope intercept. And so you have y equals mx plus b, and then you use the y-intercept, plot that, and then count the slope. Okay, so those are the three methods. My favorite method is the slope-intercept method if it's set up that way, but the other methods are good too. Okay, so determine the most convenient method to graph each line. Oh, one thing I didn't talk about is also sometimes we just know there are horizontal lines, which say y equals some number, and then there's also vertical lines, x equals some number, and those we can just plot the value and draw the horizontal line or the vertical line. Okay, so determine the most convenient method to graph each line. This first one, that's an intercept method. You could plug in 0 for x and get y. You could plug in 0 for y and get x. Easy equation to do that one. B, that is a horizontal line. So you don't really have to find a bunch of ordered pairs. You can do it that way, but you just go to, y is 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and draw the horizontal line, okay? So you don't really have to do 3 ordered pairs. This one's all set up for slope intercept. So you're going to say the intercept is -4. So you'd go to -4, down here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Down there. Let me move this up a little bit. And then you're going to count the rise and the run, up 1 over 5, up 1 over 5, and draw the line. Okay? And then the last one, that's a vertical line. And so you're just going to say, oh, x is -7, so over here's -7, say, draw the point, and draw a vertical line. So those you kind of have to recognize when it's a horizontal line and a vertical line. I didn't really show you the intercept method, but I can. So you could just say, when x is 0, y is 6, and when y is 0, x is 4. So you could look at those and kind of see those. Now, when you go to graph it, I wasn't planning on graphing these, so I didn't have any graph paper here, but 0, 6, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So right there. And then 4, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you want to pick a third point. I probably would pick like 2 somewhere, something in the middle there, that might work. So I'll pick 2 for x and see what I get. Now to do that, I have to plug it in. So I have to go, where can I write it? 3 times 2 plus 2y equals 12. I have to work this out. 6 plus 2y equals 12. Not too bad. 2y equals 6. I picked a nice number. Sometimes you're going to get a fraction, and that's okay. 2, 1, 2, 3. And that just says, oh, I've got 3 points. They line up. Looks good. Then you can draw the line that way. That's kind of a brief review of the different methods and how you might use them in different cases.